Do you think Peter Obi is bigger than Labour Party? Because the crisis going on in the party. Like we're not sure if Peter Obi will be contesting in Labour Party for 2027. Do you think he should go to another party, or do you think his name is already big to the extent that whenever, even though he goes to other party, he can see make it happen?
Sorry, I have to say this with no apology. Obi is dancing his electoral value, right? He's dancing his political value, because when the leader start moving from one party to another, from one party, the followers will now start thinking you are not stable. I see no reason why Obi should not take control of that labor and all the grip of that labor, and you allow people that know that they want to kill your career to, and they succeeded in doing it. Number one, Obi was from Habga. I could remember a campaign under Habga when what's it called, General Odumegu Ojukwu, because I was monitoring that campaign because of Ojukwu. Ojukwu is someone I really love. When we were young, in his house in Ikoyi there, we used to hang in front of his house, say we want to see this man. We want to. When he's driving out, we always see him. He always have a snake in because where he comes from in Anambra, I learned they like snake in that area. So we always, anytime he's going, we start waving him, just to know that he's a man that came, he saw, and he conquered. And he joined politics when he came back. When he, because they told him you have to be a party member, and he joined MPN. Then he contested, and that was when I now watched his campaign with Mr. Obi, Gregory Obi, and they said don't let Abga die, and thank God people like Soludo is still holding Abga strong, because that's the face of, but now you left Abga, you went to PDP, you've known the problem of PDP. You've known them. There is a party that is you can never be stable there, and you left PDP again. You went to Labour, and the Labour, instead of them being, instead of them being, upright enough, they are being wayward. All what they were after was money, embezzlement, of more party money. And it's giving Obi a bad name, as I can tell you. Now he has to go and move to join alliance with, join an alliance party with other parties. Obi can single-handedly win election if he gets the right structure, and that right structure ought to have been that Labour Party. You shouldn't have surrendered Labour Party to the NLC, and look at how they rubbish that party. Look at how they rubbish it. So it's quite unfortunately that the laxity of a thoroughbred politician in Obi is showing up. It's showing up. Obi is not really a grand politician, ground-rooted politician. I can say that for free, because if you're a real politician, you will not allow all those characters to destroy Labour Party like that. They are fighting because of money. The chairman embezzle Abure, embezzle 3 billion. This one, is he a party? People, it will happen.
So that means when they get into power, that means they may even do more.
What's up? They'll be what's up? Look at the House of Rep member that went to collect the Land Cruiser. They will have even shown that as an example. Okay, we are not collecting it. Let us go to Innocent and show the others by example. But they follow suit. That's to show that party is just a signboard. Party is just a signpost. But the minds of the politicians are same. They are all same. So that's why I always tell people, don't get, when you praise one politician, you are praising him because maybe you see something from him. But generality, politicians are same feather. So that's one thing I want to say. Yeah, but let me just start with Senegal is not Nigeria. Why Nigeria is not Senegal? I think the diversity we have in this country, the diversity of the youth cannot even bound us to achieve that purpose. Because as it is now, I'm talking of the diversity of ethnicity, ethnic issues, religious issues, and I mean, there's a long way for we youth, for us to come together, because there's no unionism. And what Senegalese people, they want unionism, that we are tired of these old brigades, that we want a new set of leaders that will come as our Macron of France. You know, Macron too, I think it's only Macron that beat his record at 30. Macron became president of France at the age of 30s, in his 30s or so. So Africa is coming up, Africa is waking up. I think we have to borrow leave from Senegal. And Senegal has been a country that they has never witnessed a coup. It's always secession from political secession. So to me, it's a good kudos, and we thank God that something good is coming out from Africa, and African youth especially. So Nigerian youth should should learn from the guy, and we start preparing ourselves for leadership role. Not we just stop blaming. How long will we be able to fight for our rights when we keep blaming, sitting down on the fence? It's not about sitting down on the fence now. It's about get involved in politics and climb up. And you know, this guy, he got there through the help of one of the elder statesmen in Senegal, and they were both jailed one time, you know. And how many Nigerians can endure prison till, except Sowore? Sowore went for it, and you could see the result of it, right? The result of it is from prison to president, and it was even his co-contestant that even released him. So it was a divine, I can call it a divine interception for the governor-elect in Senegal.
And Sowore has also come and said that Nigerian youths, they just like being the PAs to these these elite politicians, that they themselves, like they don't see themselves as a leader. Do you think that Nigerian youth now, they should start looking at them, you know, attending to be, you know, president, senators? I mean.
Yeah, thank you very much. You cannot buy leadership in markets. You can only buy leadership through ladder. You climb the ladder. You know, you learn from the, you know, you learn from your mentor. You learn from your mentor, and you must have a mentor. But how many youths have a mentor now? How many youths? What these people are capitalizing on us is they follow all the rudiments of politics right from the onset. I can tell you, Mr. President in power now, he has been following Awolowo. When Awolowo was contested, he has been, you know, been in government. And you know, look at a lot of them like that. Even in the southeast, you have some leaders that have been following the people like Mbakwe, the people like, you know, the prominent. So you have to, climb the ladder and follow the suit. You can't just jump into politics and say you want to be this. But our youths, as we talking, they are special youths. Let me just put it that way. For us to get it right, it would take a while, because we are not on the right process. We are not the right process to get to the leadership, you know, ladder. And as it is, we need to be careful, because so that this generation will not be a wasted generation. Because when you look at all these our leaders, right? Some of them have been governor. They were governor in their 30s. They were president, a military head of state in their 40s, in their 30s, in their late 30s. Our amiable past president, which is Dr. Gowon, you know, how old was he when he became, you know, he was in his late 20s or early 30s, you know. So how many Nigerians of that age grade that you can see in a higher post? And thank God, I still give kudos to this president on seat, that he brought in some youths, in his cabinet, like the minister for tech, that's the woman from the southeast, and the Tijani from another tech man that brought Zuckerberg to Nigeria is a tight ally of Zuckerberg, and he said he's going to use that influence to engage the youth on the tech industries so that we can, be who we want to be, and we should give kudos to the president. If nevertheless they say people don't, but anything, anywhere it does good, we should. And the bad element of the youth too, you could see the Edu it was a bad representative of the youth, for him to have swallowed almost $500 billion, so a lot of them are still there. So you can see youth, they can't trust youth. They can't trust youth because youth will just be cashing out. They go club, so that's where the youth found themselves now. And it's quite a pity, but something happened not too long in which I know that there's still some vibrant youth. You know what? There was blackout in that axis, and they first of all went to the nearest police station to report themselves that we want to go and engage these people. The police cautioned them that they shouldn't, but they went with all hard to, go and picket that place. But guess what? The light that they could not see until they protested came, and that light was stagnant. I was a beneficiary of the light, likewise, because of that single move they made. So what we're saying is, youth, when you know your rights, human rights is your property, right? Animal cannot dash you your property. As fella said, human rights is my property. Nobody can dash me my property. Now me know my rights, and now me go fight my rights. That's just it. But us, our youth, they are vibrant to know they have to fight for their rights, which is not a crime. It's not a crime, it's your right. And somebody snatch your right from you, you can just go for the person to collect it back. So that is what is going on. The youth are docile. The youth, there is docility in the minds of the youth. So we need to awake. It's not everything has to be violence. It's not about violence, it's about ideology. Right? These people said they need people that will talk sense into them, because that's why they always call me. I have an advisor. The advisor don't advise them well. So if the advisor don't advise them well, we the masses, we can put ourselves in position of advisor. Say, Mr. Man, why are we not having light? We are paying for light. We are paying for darkness. We are paying for all these things. We pay for light, but we are seeing darkness, which is our right to have light. Even during the creation of the world, God said, let there be light, and there was light. Why is it that it's Nigeria alone that the light is difficult to access? We are not men of satanic kingdom. We are not men of evil kingdom. So why is light always difficult to have in Nigeria? We should ask our question whether there are some carcass that they belong to the evil spirits or evil, carcass that don't want light to shine. And once anywhere there's darkness, there will be dark mind, there will be dark, everything will just be dark, blank dark. And you know what it means? Now devil, they will always occupy such place.
We a man have 250 acres of land in that particular location. Is that good?
Yeah, likewise. I listened to the guy. For a petition, and I listened to him live on one of these TV stations, and it was really bitter that his hard-earned investment has gone down the drain. And I think they must set up a panel of inquiry to verify the both sides, because I cannot be a judge on a case I've not verified. But the guy was so bitter that such thing could happen to him, that he has been in Abuja since 1990 something, that is one of the earliest developers there. But at the same time, I think everything boils down to political interest. And I don't know. The encroachment of land too in Abuja has been going on without any checkmate. Because when you're talking of land issues and you talk of Abuja, there are a lot of encroachment, and there are a lot of people that are taking law into their hand to grab some land. And why some people are grabbing other people's land, like his own case, like the Linus, his name is Linus. The Linus issues, I think they must set a panel of inquiry to see who go astray among the eyes. Is he Wike? Is he himself that maybe does not have the real document, or the land was not really genuinely allocated? You know, these politicians, they will get you something, they will get you land, they will not be able to gazette it in the land use section of the FCTC. I mean, that's Abuja, and I think there is a lot that will still come out from these issues. I think they are just spilling it out little by little. I think there's still a lot issues that we'll see here about the case now.
And we saw.